What's up, everybody? It's Buffalo Ben 15 Golf back at it again. And today we return for the back nine to PipeStone Golf Club in Miamisburg, Ohio, one of my all-time favorite courses on this channel. This is the final round of the year, at least. In all likelihood, that's going to be the case for 2023. I wanted to get you guys this video by Memorial Day. I know a lot of you guys out there have long weekends, have some extra time on your hands. Figure, why not sit down and watch your boy Buffalo Ben 15 tear it up at the number 17 public course in the state of Ohio as of 2019. 4 years ago, it was voted inside that top 25 number. It was actually number 24 last year. So PipeStone's kicking it. Arthur Hill's design, one of my favorite course designers out there. I mean, he's very prominent in the Midwest, Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Wisconsin, kind of the area where I'm from. So I've gotten used to his courses. I always enjoy playing on Arthur Hill's design, and I also enjoy hitting chip shots like those.
Pretty well done, to be honest with you.
That is a heck of a up. Now we just need the down.
Spin on that one. I hit that one just right.
And so here we are on the
downhill
putt for par, about 11 feet,
Do the work here.
breaking massively to my left. This thing is going to dive hard. So this would be a heck of a start to the back nine to stay at +3. The goal today is to shoot that 76.
I like it.
That's not going to help.
Oh my goodness.
Really is close.
Man, every shot you lose when you're going for as low of a target score as I'm going to today is just heartbreaking. But you know what? I've always found that goals dictate actions when it comes to golf. If you want to break 80 more, I think a good strategy for you guys... Well, as I was so rudely interrupted, there's a bomb on hole 11. Hole that you want to really get in, not just in the fairway, but the right spot in the fairway. It's that difference between that kind of average course where anywhere in the fairway is fine, and a championship design like this one where it's just, you got to be in the right spot in the fairway. Like, I mean, you have to be kind of perfect at the perfect moment sort of thing. So definitely am not on this shot. Another flare out to the right. My short irons and wedges were just absolutely abysmal this day as far as flaring them to the right. And it kind of sucked to see, because from July through September, and there it goes off the fringe boost, by the way. From July through September, I was really dialed when it came to my wedges and my short irons. I had a really good strategy of kind of setting up close to the ball to kind of avoid that side spin to the right and avoid the ball riding up the face too much. And it's really helped. But, as the season's winded down, as you see here, we're pretty much in full dormancy now. Everything's pretty much dead. This is real late season golf, and I do apologize that it's taken me this long to get done with my 2023 stuff.
Yeah, I was right.
But, work comes first. I'm getting busier and busier every year, getting more responsibilities put on my plate. But, I mean, that's a good thing, because that means I'm doing the right things and I'm proving to people that I can get to that next level, and I'm graduating, so to speak. Last year I worked pretty much exclusively cart barn and exclusively, outside services at Bucks Run. And now this year at Madden's in Brainerd, Minnesota, I'm working a lot more in the pro shop, doing a lot more tournament stuff, doing a lot more member kind of stuff, running a couple small leagues, I mean, that's because I've put in quality work at Bucks Run and I got a good reference, and there you go. But as the Bible says, to whom much is given, much is required, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't have a lot of time to be doing YouTube, but like I said, I'm never going to stop. Don't ever think I'm done. I'm never done. I'm always keeping going. Even if I hit god-awful shots that negate the first two good ones in a hole. But, you know, that's kind of where I've been lately. You know, I've been here in Minnesota for about 3 weeks now. I'm loving every minute of it. I'm getting paid a lot more, which helps compared to last year. And, you know, I've got a great team around me. Mr. Hagberg, the director of golf here, and Mr. Cody Major and Mr. Jeff Marshall,
Gave it a look there.
pros at the 3 different 18-hole courses. They're just nothing but nice. They're nothing but helpful. You know, it's been great to have them in my corner, and it's been great to have them just as an asset going forward. If I ever need something from them or need a reference from them, I know who to call. You know, it's great. But I am a much different person when I'm golfing.
It's beyond hard to watch.
Rather than when I'm working. When I'm golfing, I'm intense. I'm hard on myself. My attitude is definitely not as good as it needs to be. And as you see here, kind of telling Dad that my main goal for the day is pretty much over after 3 straight bogeys. We've just kind of talked through them. But you know, it's that was not fun. You know, 4 straight bogeys. I mean, the carryover from hole 9.
Doesn't like
Looks like
this
we're
one
gonna get
going
another
way
one here.
left, way left. Oh, what a bounce out into the rough to the right. But I don't think that'll leave him much. Off of the hospitality tent.
Kind of both lucky and unlucky there with my ball. This thing is probably scuffed like crazy. No, it actually didn't get too bad. There, hit the cart path.
You must have hit the tree.
Well, I hit the cart path right here. It hopped straight up, and the tree just kind of helped it fall down. You know I don't normally use the lob wedge, but I think this is a case where I kind of have to.
So, after a really lucky break to even stay in play, I mean, I got to get to the point where my misses aren't penalties and aren't lost balls. Like, in worst case scenario, I need to just stay alive on every shot. And I did here, and another deft chip. I mean,
That could be wedge work.
hole 3 on the front, hole 5, that grade up and down. I mean, that's a fantastic
It's gotta
shot.
be 4 feet minimum or maximum, right?
Dad also out of position to the left here. He hits a really nice shot as well, about 7 feet away.
Equally as good.
Not horrible.
Yeah. Little chipping clinic for the two of us.
I got a pump.
Yeah. Wow, guys, that is just like last time I was here. A great chip from an out of position place gives me a wedge worthy. There it is.
Step 1 complete. Snap the bogey train. That's exactly what I did. Don't add another cart onto the back of it and weigh you down some more. Last time I was on this hole, I drove it out of bounds. Not this time. There we go. That's a decent drive. About 240 up the hill. You know, it was only about 42, 43 degrees on this day. Balls weren't going very far. It was difficult. But, you know, the driver, I found a pretty decent groove with it today. I only hit, I believe, 4 out of 14 fairways, as you guys are going to see at the end of the scorecard. But I got to tell you, there were some times where I hit some drives, like 4, 5, maybe even 6 additional drives that were less than 5 yards off the fairway, still in absolutely fine shape. And as you see there, finally able to turn through a wedge and not shove it right. It's a little short, which is not my favorite, but we are in a much, much better spot than we were on hole 12. I mean, this was a much more respectable shot. Gave it a run for birdie there. That would have been really helpful, considering I only have one par 5 left in the books, the 17th par 3, with water just a couple feet, honestly. I mean, the hazard plays larger than it is, technically, because of that hill that slopes down right off that green. I mean, it's like that Tin Cup slope on 18 in that movie. It's honestly that severe over there, and I know that I'm going to need 2 birdies coming down the stretch, as I'm 6 over through 14 now, if I want to shoot that 76 and get below that 40.5 9-hole average for the year, because, I mean, going back to Michigan, obviously, it's pretty much winter now. Pretty much 90% of the courses are closed. A couple munis are open. A couple lower-end public courses will open if the weather's nice. You know, it's not going to happen if I don't get it today, was the thought that was in my mind. And another flared short iron here. Just partially, I wasn't aiming straight at that flag because of that water. I was aiming at the right edge of the green and trying to draw it a little bit. But, you know, just almost double-crossed it, honestly. But another, look at that. Just another chipping clinic. Just keeping myself in it. As slim of a chance as it is, I'm not letting that number go down to 0. I'm giving myself a chance, however small it may be. I'm fighting for every scrap I can get. Got to finish it off, though, with this 5-footer. This is a slippery one, downhill and breaking to the right. My least favorite putt. Got it! There it is.
This is anything but over.
The feeling as you walked around the golf course and was building was really powerful. It was so quiet that it was loud. I mean, it was ringing inside your head. You couldn't believe it, because you started to believe, wow, this could really happen.
It could happen. I want nothing else but it to happen. This means the world to me. This means the world to me. And you can see it in that swing. I put everything I had into that one. I put all my venom into that one. And boy, it was the best drive of the day by far. And as you see, not in the fairway. Oh, look at that. I turned through another wedge. Things are starting to look up. On the green. Uphill putt for birdie. Wish I was a little closer, but as far as line goes, as far as break goes, I couldn't have put myself in much better of a spot than this. But, yeah, just going back to what I was talking about, 4 or 5 additional drives were still in super good shape, but just in the rough just off to the side. But unfortunately, that putt is also off to the side, so we stay at +6, needing 2 birdies for the yearly average to get below 40.5. My original goal was below 40, but unfortunately we're not going to hit it.
He's got to be aggressive. He needs to be thinking birdie here. He must stay very, very aggressive.
I am not going to let this slip through my fingers right at the end. Going after this. Taking less club. Adrenaline's flowing through me. But I let it get the best of me here. That's just sad. I don't know what else to say.
Where do I drop?
It's from down there if you want.
I think I technically have to re-hit. I think it's OB. I was hoping to get down and go in the water.
Yeah, I know. It didn't.
No, it made it over there. All right, so this is a provisional ball.
That one stung hard. Yeah. You guys could feel the sting of that one through the screen, even though this was 6 months ago, didn't you? You know. And just the knowledge that that god-awful shot meant that it was over just like that was just... I mean, I just dropped the club in defeat. I mean, I went past the point of anger.
No,
I mean, that
it's
was
like
straight
right
up
close to this
defeat
other
right
one.
there.
Come, you see it?
As described by the Golf Channel in 2007, referring to Jean Van de Velde's 1999 British Open choke.
I know my ball's over here.
And then the sideshow began.
You got it?
Up against the tree, though. Okay, so this is interesting. So I can declare an unplayable lie.
Is it OB?
No, it is inside of the fence.
Okay.
I can declare it unplayable. I get 2 club lengths. And
In what direction?
any direction. As long
Okay.
as it's not close to the hole.
Okay.
So I could potentially hit like a wedge shot from back here. Hit a 3rd shot, maybe get up and down for a bogey, right? Yeah, that's it right there.
Okay.
I'm not ruining
You can't play it though, where it's at.
no, I'm not going to be able to play this ball. 2 club lengths with a driver though.
Take your best guess.
Yeah, I'd say probably about here.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, my step span is probably pretty close. Let's see, 1, 2. So probably about there, right?
Yep.
Okay. This could be a very stupid idea because there's overhanging trees there too.
Yeah.
It's only stupid if it doesn't work. I mean, I had no choice to try and jar this and then eagle the last. And then I can place it. Right? Okay. I'm just gonna place it then. So place it right by the tee.
Can you see the flag?
Stay there. I think it will.
Can you see the flag?
Yeah, it's right behind you.
Okay.
Okay, we're still going?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you got my swing here.
Okay, I got you.
You can see me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't see the ball, but I can see you.
That's fine. I don't care if you can see the ball. I just can't play it straight at the pin. That's a pretty solid effort. I mean, if I haven't proved to you guys that I'm dedicated to this game and dedicated to doing everything in my power to just scrap for everything, every little thing. If going out there and going out of my way to hit that shot didn't prove that to you, I don't know what will. I did want to make that putt really bad, though, still, because the 79 is definitely still in play. I mean, if I'm not going to shoot that target score 76 to get that yearly average, I at least want to get a 70s round at all. And that would, and if I had made that 25-foot bogey putt, I would have only dropped a +7, but now I'm +8, which means now our original goal is not possible at all. I would have had to make a hole-in-one on this hole, and I'm not Bryson DeChambeau who can cut the corner. and go straight at the green. Because honestly, the green is about 370 the way the crow flies. This is just a big bending dog leg, I tell you what.
I'm just trying to
And
hit a 5-iron and
did not hit a good drive.
to a point where I can get on this
So
tree.
actually hit a tree. You see that tree with overhanging branches just to the right in the top right of the screen? That's the tree I hit, and it bounced back. So it might actually gone OB into the parking lot if not. So I suppose you could say I'm both lucky and unlucky. Lucky in the fact that I at least get to play a second shot, but unlucky in the regard that I have a god-awful lie in here. I mean, even though the grass is all dead, I mean, this is a pretty shaded area, pretty moist area of the golf course. I'm on one of the lowest points in the course, so one of the last spots to go into dormancy for the year, so it was still pretty thick in there, even though it was November. But boy, did I thrash it out with a 5-wood. Caught the flyer just perfect. Got myself up there with about 110 into the pin. Then a gap wedge that I flare right. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, going into this hole, I knew that that 76, I wasn't going to hit it. But I knew I could birdie the 18th for a 79. And this chip needs to go in for it. I mean, I wanted to get on the green and reg, and I gave myself a chance after that second shot, but it wasn't quite in the cards.
He gave it a nice run.
Give it a chance. Give it a chance.
Oh!
Right at the edge.
Just one more sting, one more thorn on my side. Couldn't even get the 70s round. It really hurt me. Just knowing that I'd spend the 4-hour drive home just thinking what could have been. And I really wanted to make this putt just to give myself some closure. And I do.
Throw one more in there. Well, that's a great final round in the final group. Hasn't been here in a long, long time. Nothing to hang your head about there.
So there it is, guys. It all adds up to an 80 plus 8. A respectable round, you know. Not something I'm going to lose sleep over, but not enough. 4 shots short of what I needed today for the yearly average to get below 40.5. 32 putts is okay. Only 1 3-putt. And yeah, it was a very understandable 3-putt at that. No real blunders with the putter today. Cleaned up pretty much everything aside from that 6-footer on 12. But even that putt was tough as nails. But every needless miss, I mean, there were no like big needless misses with the putter today. So overall, a solid round. You know, I had a goal in my mind of that 76, and you know, it might have helped me go after stuff with a little more confidence, maybe bring that score down a little more than it might have been had I focused on just trying to get a 70s round at all. Just like Fat Guy Golf said in one of his videos, goals dictate actions. You know, I love you, John Baker. You're one of my biggest inspirations, and you're from Ohio, so if you ever see this video, hope it makes you happy, buddy. The late season surge was not over there. The last 5 rounds of the year, plus 35 combined, 390 to steal the 40.4x average. Unbelievable. I'm sorry you guys aren't going to ever get to see any of it. I had no idea I'd get some more rounds in, but as you know, looking back, we had some amazing weather in the late fall and early winter. We had multiple days above that 50-degree mark. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And that's why. But that's why, though. That's why on that 17th hole, for example, on this video today, that's why I don't just dismiss that first shot. No, just like John Daly said, I hit it as hard as I can, and if I can find it, I hit it again. I could have easily not even bothered to go over there over on the other side of that hazard and find that ball still in play somehow and be able to hit a shot. I mean, that was my 3rd shot off the tee if I chose to play that provisional. I mean, it was well, I know you can't choose to play a provisional, but if it were out, that's what I would have had to do. But, I mean, who knows? If I had failed to get up and down from over there, because that would have been my fourth shot chipping onto the green instead of my third. I mean, instead, maybe I get a 6, and then maybe I think, on the 18th, I'm like, oh, now I need an eagle to break 80. I'm not going to do it. And then I don't care. And then I turn off the video, and then I'm all grouchy and all that. No, I do not do that. We do not do that here at Buffalo Ben 15 Golf. We never give up. We always fight to the end. And this is a perfect example of why that works. Because you never know how close, how tight the margins will get. You never know if the shot that you're hitting means as much as it ended up meaning for me this year. I know it wasn't my original goal, but at the beginning of October, I knew 40.4x was still possible, and I got it. I knew it was possible. I knew it. And I snuck in. And the reason I fought that hard, and the reason I care this much, and I have seen the percentage of people who watch to this point in the video. I understand it's not very many. But to those of you that have stuck around, I cannot thank you enough, because this means the world to me. And for you guys to see that also means the world to me. I am not just here for fun. This is my life's work, is this game. And as small of a step as this may end up becoming in the end, with all of the golf accomplishments I still have yet to fulfill. I mean, birdies across America. I mean, who knows how many states I'll get in 2024. I mean, I'm living in Minnesota right now, so there you go. I'm going to get at least one, right? But, man, it just means the world. It just means the world. It's that simple. And you saw it. Every single shot. Every single one of the 80 shots I hit today on this course. You could tell. That's where my mind was, and it meant the world. And it ended up contributing to something really, really important and really, really awesome for me. So thank you all so much for watching. That is such a happy ending to 2023. I cannot wait to give you guys some 2024 content. I've got 2 spring break rounds coming out really, really soon. I've got a round in February. I ended up playing at Boulder Creek in the Grand Rapids area. That's one of my favorite courses I've ever played. Can't wait for you guys to see it. Oh my gosh, so much good stuff in the works, guys. This is only the beginning, but there's no reason we can't celebrate it, right? Man, wow, that felt good. All right, this is Buffalo Ben 15 signing off. Have a good day, everyone.